guys, it is Saturday morning and we are headed into our local coffee and cars. We're taking Log Dog, Dad's driving his lifted GMC, so we'll take y'all along on that ride.
You ain't gonna make fun of her video?
Alright guys, we just got back from our local coffees and cars. It was a good turnout, a beautiful morning.
Getting hot now.
Yeah, it's getting hot now, but it was like 72 degrees, no humidity this morning when we left. Really nice out.
It's Monday morning. We are Mad Samples, Davey,
Megan.
Mad, Megan, M, and Davey. We couldn't do it the other way. But anyways, we haven't introduced ourselves in a while for anybody that's new. But anyways, today we got somebody coming to look at her dad's truck, so we're gonna dig it out from back there in the corner and maybe get rid of it. But after that, we're going to try and make the Dodge core support into the Chevy core support so we can use the Dodge Radiator and the intercooler.
Get this truck dug out so this guy can look at it, and then
But last night we did get it set down on the frame, bolted down, and we took the grill off of it because we was gonna work on it, but then daughter-in-law needed help moving furniture. So anyway, we're gonna get back on it today. Hopefully get it in there today. You know, fabrication takes time, so I'm gonna try and make it look decent.
it's gonna look good.
Truck is loaded up. He is strapping her down and it is gone. We did a little trading for it, and I am going to stuff Log Dog back in the hole it come out of and put the 47 in front of it, and it'll give me a little more room in the shop. So that one's probably going to be the next victim up for sale. If anybody's interested, I got to fix a few things on the steering and antifreeze leak, and we're going to be putting that baby up for sale too, more than likely.
All right, guys. We ended up trading my dad's truck. It is gone. We got him another truck. He don't know about it yet. We're probably gonna surprise him with it. But anyway, we're gonna try to get this Dodge.
Star of the show here. Had to get in.
You're a little sweaty. It's hot in here today.
It's hot.
Anyway, this Dodge core support put in mixed with this core support, so we can run our factory radiator from the Dodge and our factory intercooler from the Dodge also. So there we go. Those don't come off.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we go this way. If we do something like that, we could leave this top piece, and maybe. That's if the radiator will go around it. Tie it all in together. I didn't check to see how much further up the radiator was from that. We are going to have to take these back off.
We made the front mounts for the front core support and stuff to go to the frame. This wasn't an ideal we had, so them front mounts are probably going to have to come back off, and we're going to have to figure out different mounts because them are going to be in the way of the radiator and intercooler. Just something we kind of learn as we go with this. Like I said, we didn't have this in mind when we built those. We were looking at it yesterday. Dave's like, hey, we could do this instead.
That's how my brain works. After we fix a project, then it turns on and says, hey, let's do something cooler.
And then we can run our factory intercooler. I think running our factory intercooler would be a good idea just because the aftermarket ones are only about this big. So I think the factory one will be a lot better. Good. Or you know where you're cutting.
Just gonna cut it along this ridge here.
Are you using the pliers or the cut off wheel?
Oh, I don't know if I can get the cut-off wheel in there or not. You get the, you gotta get them bolts out of there now.
What size were they?
11/16. One ratchet wrench from one socket to shallow well.
Ouch.
Got him.
Hang on. Alright, so Davey is going to cut off these front mounts we made on both sides because the way we're doing the new front core support, that they're going to be in the way.
Now, guess we need a radiator in there to see exactly where it sits. About or not. Hope not.
Grab hold.
I don't know if we're gonna get it in there.
Might have to take that off.
Round 22.
You're your way a lot. There's all kinds of room now on my side.
Now,
Come my way. You need to. I'm weighing.
listen to me. I want this straight up and down. We're going to have to pick it up, slide it in. That right there, I think, is perfect. Because I think if we need to, ever, we'll probably pull the radiator out. Bottom radiator hose.
It don't look pretty yet, but it is where we want it, and that's going to make it where we can run the stock radiator and intercooler.
Girl.
Need to go wash that too.
Tear it outside. You want to just do it by itself?
Yeah.
I can get the intercooler in, I guess, while you're doing that.
So I'm gonna go outside, take the radiator, wash it because it had a bunch of dirt and stuff up here. Get it cleaned up. Davey's gonna put the intercooler on the Dodge front support, so when I get back, I'm gonna throw the radiator back in and see if the grill is gonna fit. All right, got the radiator cleaned. Davey got the intercooler put on the Dodge core support. We're gonna put the radiator on now. Radiator on.
Radiator.
The hole at.
Where the hole at? Oh my gosh!
Have your hand in there. Go your way. Now we come my way. Need this. Mine don't just slides right in. There's you.
Keep going in. Alright, right there will work till we get mounts made.
He can't go no farther than that.
Don't need it to.
Alright, we got the Dodge core support with the radiator and the intercooler on. Like I said, we still got a lot of stuff to do before it's there, but we are going to test fit the grill first to make sure it's going to work. Now we're going to use the factory Dodge mount for the front and probably go ahead and attach them back to the core support. But weld them back to the frame.
Get the body mounts and bolts and see where we're at. What? Those ain't it.
We can probably find a washer for that one.
Those are it.
Yeah, they fit down in it.
Huh?
I said, yeah, they fit down in it.
Where would that put me?
Davey is getting that mount cut and ready. I'm going to clean off the frame right here. There's a pretty big weld that needs cut down. I'm going to get that ground off while he does that. All right, Davey is using the Arc Captain MiG 250 and the Arc Captain Auto Adjust helmet. He's getting the driver's side mount welded on, and then our front core support mounts will be on. We are going to be welding the Dodge core support to the factory 1970 core support where we cut it. We're going to weld it right there. We're going to have to cut into this a little bit for the hood hinge to be closed right. Alright, so I'm going to be cutting out a strip because we cut a little too much on the core support of 70. We got some spots to patch and fill in. So I'm going to cut a strip out of the 16 gauge. So what we're doing is trying to fill in this gap right here and come down to here. And then we're gonna have to worry about these gaps next, both sides.
Tree on the inside. Good. I'll get the inside too if you can, as much as you can. Wait. Never mind.
While Davy's get that welded, I'm trying to make a cardboard cutout of this big gap on this side here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's about pretty big at the end of it. I'm trying to get that covered up now. Test fit. Boy, almost. This corner up to cover this big gap. I think I'm close. Right there. Go down right there. Let's bring it back closer. Alright, I think this piece is ready to get welded on. Gotta get the money maker. Alright guys. I got 2 pieces of metal cut and fitted. Davey got them welded in for me. He's working on the second one for the driver's side that I got made. It's looking good. It's coming together. Fabbing takes time. It's slow. We still got to do this here, from here down. Got to fill that in. Got to also do this side over here. But we're going to have the 2 top pieces done. We did have some company. An old friend stopped by and visited for about 45 minutes. That gonna work? Awesome. So the factory hood latch is gonna work the way we did this Dodge core support, putting it together with the 70 model core support. Looks good. It's gonna work. Davey trimmed out here. Yes, we're gonna paint this core support black. It's not gonna stay like it is. But yeah, it come together good. It worked better than what I figured it would actually. All right, guys, it is Monday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. It's really hot again today. That cool weather didn't last as long as I hoped, but it warmed up today. We did get what we wanted to get done accomplished today. We were trying to figure out the core support, what we're going to do. Davey's idea of incorporating the Dodge one in with the 71 really worked, and it actually saved us a lot of headaches.
And it'll look better once it's painted.
Yeah.
So it looks tacky right now, but we're going to paint it. We're going to paint the core support black.
Yeah, the whole core, in and out.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And then we got a different grill for it without the lights.
It's more the 72 grill.
Turn signal, yeah. Anyways, we just put that up there to mock it, make sure everything's fitting. We'll leave the hood latch there, but I am going to have to drill holes all the way through and just use a nut and a bolt. But, man.
Couldn't be happier with how it actually turned out.
We're actually going to be able to use a factory radiator and the factory intercooler. And the piping is, I'm only going to have to cut out a little bit of the inner fenders to get around them. So it's not bad.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited how it turned out. And like I said, fabbing, all the stuff we had to cut, weld together and stuff. That stuff just takes a long time. It's a slow process. But anyway, we got it done, but we are going to call it a day and go spend a little time with our grandson. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, and we've got a lot to get done. That I want to get done, I should say.
Yeah. We don't even know where we're starting yet. We got battery boxes to build, wires, put the pedals back in, clutch, brake, all that. Steering column, hook up the steering. There's so much to do.
There is.
to make it drivable so we can pull it out and put the bed on it, all that.
But we need to paint the core support too still. We didn't get that done yesterday, but I'm trying to figure out when we need to do it. If we need to do it before we build battery boxes or after battery boxes.
We got to find a place for battery box.
Yeah.
Because after the radiator, there's no room.
And yeah, because the intercooler pipe, where it's going to run.
And how tall the fenders are.
Yeah.
Can't set them there because it'd be too tall. Anyway,
we're going to get on that and try to figure out where the battery boxes are going to go because we need 2 of them. All right, so our ideal is to put a battery box right here, in this area, and a battery box right here in this area. That's our goal, is to get them there. Hopefully it'll work. I went and took the battery box out of the 86 square body that we used the frame for Area 47, and then we had one out of the 70, so hopefully we can get both those in there and working.
both through there. Ain't no battery gonna fit. I might have to cut all this off. Probably have to cut this off.
Alright, we got the passenger battery box made and in there. Yes, the core support is coming back out to get painted. We are going to move over and work on the driver's side one now. Alright, we went ahead and got the core support painted black. So it's all black now. Davey's working on getting the driver intercooler pipe put on before we can put the battery box down in there. Just make it easier on us. And then we're going to have to get the passenger side intercooler pipe on. Already got the radiator hose on the passenger side on also. We're having to cut out a little more on the fender well than we thought we were going to get the intercooler pipe to work. But the intercooler pipe, we did use the factory intercooler.
Cut this one down a little bit. It ain't kinking.
Plus side is we did not have to go find radiator hoses this time because the factory radiator hoses worked. We just had to cut them down a little bit because we moved radiator closer to the motor. We got Elliot in the shop today helping put intercooler pipe together.
Would be much easier to hook up the steering bar without all that in the way, but yeah, it goes around, the pedals go around that. Yep. I think it goes through it.
So
No,
we're gonna try to get the Hydro Boost back up through the firewall, the pedals in, and the steering shaft in today. That's our goal for the rest of the day, to get all that where it needs to go. True. Hard for you to handle. Makes no sense to you to be the I don't know if that's gonna work.
so this has to be facing up.
Yeah, he said that once you twist it. I don't know how much farther you need to come, though.
Twisting?
Yep. Yep. It's locked, I think.
Huh? Is it locked?
I think so. Yep.
How far does a hood come down?
It sits on that lip.
This lip?
I think so. Yeah, it'd be the top
So
one.
if we did this.
I think that would be fine, probably. All right, guys. The hydro boost is hooked up. The clutch is hooked up. Davey is hooking the pedals up to them now. We still got to run the steering shaft and the throttle, which is going to go in that hole right there. I'm going to pull the heater box out and get any dirt dauber's nest out from under this dash. All right, guys, I got the heater box and stuff that comes out from under the dash. I got it off. Now to get all these dirt dauber nests out of there and cleaned off because they're bad. Like Davey said, we already knocked down a whole bunch of them, but there is a lot in there.
They love this truck.
You can see right there, on up in there. But I'm gonna get this out of the way and get to clean those off. I got the cab cleaned out, looks a lot better. We will be sanding everything, including the top, dash, everything will be sanded. So, but for now, Davey is working on getting the steering column put in, and we had to put this is a factory piece, that piece that, I guess you would say oval shaped type deal. That was a factory piece. We had to cut it out because we thought the pedals were going to come out that far. They didn't, so we put it back, got it welded back in, and now we will be adding the steering column back in. I don't know. We did order a different steering wheel. I'm sure we got it in. We really haven't opened any of the packages we've got in here lately because it is for this build. But there is going to be a new steering wheel because that one's a little rough. Alright guys, it is Tuesday evening about 4:30, 5 o'clock. We got almost all the stuff we wanted to do accomplished today. Almost, yeah.
Did not get the column in.
No, because we had to cut the steering column, of course, and then we have to find a bearing that'll fit in the end of the steering column because you need that tight there. So we always put a bearing in, but we're gonna have to go to town in the morning and find that stuff, get a few things from Napa.
Batteries.
Yeah, we did one battery.
This truck come with like 400 cold cranking amp. The Dodge did 400 cold cranking amp batteries.
Yeah.
They didn't do a very good job starting it, so we are going to buy some big 900s or something. But
what it should have in it.
Yeah.
To begin with, but we got the hydro boost on, the clutch master cylinder on.
All that on.
We got the out from under the dash cleaned out. Anyway, we're gonna call it a day, and this is gonna be it for this video. So please like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.
Thanks for watching, guys.